Hey guys, it's Stack here, and today I've got a brand new Call of Duty World War II video, and this time I'm going to be doing a best class setup with the assault rifle, the M1 Garand. This weapon at the moment has got to be my favourite assault rifle in the game, and you can use it on pretty much any game mode. The only time you don't really want to use it is the smaller maps, but honestly this weapon is a 2-bullet kill in normal cover, so it's just effective. It's like the FAL in the old Black Ops 1 game. It's pretty powerful. I mean, it only has 8 bullets in the clip, but if you've got a good trigger finger you can easily wipe out opponents quick. Now, to be honest, when this game first came out, this was the weapon I was looking forward to using, although I've not actually tried it up until now, and I've used this gun like 40 games solid because it is so fun to use and it's so easy to beat the people on the head glitches, being a 1-bullet headshot kill and a 2-bullet to anywhere else in the body kill. Now, I've even been using this weapon in hardcore where it is a 1-bullet kill. I mean, most weapons are a 1-bullet kill in hardcore, but this one, it just feels so overpowered in it because you can just sit on a head glitch and just shoot them as they come around the corner. Now, when it comes to the division you want to use, I recommend going with mountain just to stop opponents constantly using UAVs and finding you. Now, I know you're going to be on the map when you're actually shooting, but you shouldn't have too much problem. If they don't know you're there until you're actually starting shooting, you should be able to kill most of your opponents unless there's 3 or 4 charging you. But I mean, this gun is capable of taking it out. Now, if you're not a fan of mountain, you can just run infantry, which is the second best option. You're going to get an extra attachment and you're also going to get more ammo, which will help you out. But again, if you're against good opponents, stick with mountain and stay off the radar. The next thing you want to do is choose your basic training. Me personally, I would recommend using energetic. Energetic's good because you can have it right from the start, because you get it once you, I think it's the infantry class or the airborne class. Once you've prestiged that class, then you can use it straight away. So it's awesome for when you first prestige and you're a low level. If you haven't got it, then I recommend using ordnance to get your kill streaks quicker, or primes so that you just flinch less when you're shooting. But honestly, ordnance is, to me, one of the best ones to use at the moment, just so I can get my UAV encounter so quickly. It just helps me so I don't have to rely on my teammates as much, because like if you see here outside the back of the bunker I've got 2 teammates. The only reason I'm not turning around is because one of them's in my party, otherwise I would be checking behind me, because even though my team is spawning there, this game's spawns are just broken at the moment and people will spawn anywhere. So there's not really much point in having primed when most of the time you're going to get shot in the back. So it's worth just going ordnance to get your UAVs so you can see where opponents are quicker, and also stick on energetic if you have that, because you can just run around quicker. When you've got an AR, that's going to help you out. So now we're going to look at the actual weapon and the attachments. As you know, you can put 2 attachments on any gun. If you're an infantry, you get the extra one, so I'll tell you which one you want to run if you do choose that. But for me, I've only got 2 attachments. One of them, as you can see, is the reflex sight. That's going to help me with them long distance shots, and it helps me beat people on head glitches. I love this gun for people that are on head glitches. And then the other one is FMG, so if I do miss, I can just shoot them straight through the wall. So on maps like Gustav Cannon, when the snipers are on the top, just shoot straight through the wall, still a 2-bullet kill. This weapon is ridiculous once you get to learn how to use it. If you do have infantry on, the other attachment I would go is 100% extended mags. I'm not sure what it pushes it to in the end, but it would be helpful when you're going for like triple and quads, because sometimes if you do miss a couple of shots, you're going to struggle getting the 3rd, getting the 4th opponent. But if you're accurate, then you should be okay. But honestly, that extended mags will help you out, but you're going to be on the map the entire time, so hopefully you're not against like amazing opponents. The next thing is the secondary. Now, obviously, same as any other class, I don't really run the secondaries, I don't use them. The pistols I can get kills with are obviously the P08 and the machine pistol. I'm not a massive fan of the M1911, it just doesn't shoot quick enough. But yeah, if you just take the P08, if you're a high enough level, then take the machine pistol. But as soon as you get a kill, you want to pick up the opponent's weapon anyway. Make sure you get that equipped so you've got 2 primaries, which is going to help you out if anyone's contesting you. Then it comes down to the final thing to select, which is going to be your lethal. Honestly, there's no point choosing anything other than the grenade, unless you might be going for one of the bouncing betties, the trip mines, whatever they're called. That can save you, but there's not too much point using it because they don't get a kill all the time. And grenades, at least, if someone's on a head glitch or you can't kill someone, just ping a grenade over to them. You got way more chance of killing them because the grenades on this game are like mini tactical nukes. So yeah, the grenade wins every time. Don't even take the Semtex because the blast radius, apparently being one smaller, means it literally has to stick them to kill them sometimes. But the grenade, yeah, grenade's superior on this game for lethals, and I don't think anything will beat it for a while. Now when it comes to using this weapon, for me, I tend to stick away from the middle of the map, and I like to run along the sides on like the large open areas. So as you see on this map, I'm down the bunker side most of the time. Rushing down the opposite side is a nightmare because there's a lot of corners, and SMGs will beat you if they're sat in a corner and you don't see them. You need to be the first one to shoot when using this gun, so it just pays to have the open areas so that you can see people coming from a while away and gives you time to react. One thing you also want to keep your eye on as well, so for here I've got the barrels on the right side and inside the bunker. If you see one either side, you want to make sure you know which one's aiming at you, and you have to take that one first. It's all these little things that's going to make using this gun easier, but once you get used to it, once you get your aim in with this weapon, I don't think there's going to be many things that you could get beaten by, because on distance, on close, it just kills so quickly. I mean, I've had people contest me with a PPSH, and I've beat them purely because I've hit 2 shots in a hip fire. So if you can get your accuracy in, this by far is going to be one of the best weapons. When using this class, you can pretty much run whatever score streaks you want to. Me personally, I'm running the UAV no matter what class it is. I want to see where the enemies are as much as possible. Then I'm also running the counter recon just for the fact that in the last few games, these opponents were calling in the recons all the time, like 4, 5, 6 of them a game, and it was driving me mad for the fact that my team were getting wrecked just because none of them were running mountain. I had mountain on, so I wasn't getting killed by them, but my teammates were getting smashed, and we're ending up getting close games or losing the games because my team are just getting smashed. So I'm only putting this on to help them out. And then the final one I use is glide bomb. Now I use glide bomb rather than like paratroopers or anything like that because honestly, the high kill streaks are the worst score streaks in any Call of Duty. They are terrible. With this building, there's too much cover for any of the gunners. There's the mortar strikes. I just seem to get hit markers with them, and the barrage, the artillery barrage. It just the hit markers. That's all I get. The paratroopers don't get a lot of kills from me when I call it in. I think they only average 1 kill each time. So I may as well just use the glide bomb because I can at least get a kill with that. But even the glide bomb at times just doesn't feel like it's got a huge blast radius. Like I'm dropping it on 4 or 5 people. I expect to see a quad or something like that pop up, and instead I get 1 kill or 2 kills. And it's pretty disappointing that the score streaks are so weak. So just stick with the low ones because it's all you really need. If you want something that's overpowered, then go for the flamethrower. But again, the bad thing about that is you've got to be close to them, so you're gonna have to stick somewhere that's highly populated. And the same thing that happened to me every time when I was using it is once you get low on ammo, once you're switching back to your primary, that's when I was getting killed. But if all you care about is getting a lot of kills, then yeah, it's a decent one. Just get out in the middle of the map when you use it. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. I will be posting more Call of Duty videos soon, but for now, I'm out.
Enemy mortar fire incoming! Fall back!